I really found it necessary to start this stream only for one reason, to be completely honest. Right now, I just find it necessary for you guys to know the truth, for you guys to carry the truth. And Jackson himself is probably going to call in about 10 or 15 minutes. He is currently in a meeting, smoking cigars, whatever. And then he probably wants to go to bed, so he's not going to be on for very long. And he's also very tired and exhausted and busy. But he's going to fill you in on more details about what's going on. And I'm not allowed to tell you everything. Obviously, for his security purposes, I can't tell you everything, but I could just tell you the following facts. And I fucking mean it, okay? And I have it personally confirmed, and I've seen the direct evidence of it. So yeah, this shit is real. There are gangs. I can't it's suspected that they're armed. It's not fully confirmed, but there are gangs roaming Caracas that are Colombian, tied to the Venezuelan opposition, and they're looking for Jackson because he has, and we looked up the metrics, there is nobody else who has been giving more coverage to the truth about the integrity of Venezuela's elections. And this time around, they were planning on a big fucking bullshit color revolution using Elon Musk's Twitter to carry that out. I guess they didn't plan. I mean, if you don't think Twitter mattered for this, for the plans of the CIA in this election, Maduro himself is calling out Elon Musk on the regular. So if it's bothering Maduro, then trust me, Twitter is important. It's very important. But Jackson threw these CIA scumbags a curveball. Millions and millions and millions of impressions he's racked up, debunking all of the lies that they're trying to astroturf across Twitter. And as you can imagine, these thugs in the Venezuelan opposition are not happy about that. And the paramilitary gangs that come from Colombia, which we know for a fact are on the CIA payroll and they're controlled by the CIA, according to very, very reliable sources. Okay, I'll just tell you. According to the Venezuelan authorities themselves, who are updating Jackson about what's going on, that's who's looking for him. Okay? Colombian paramilitary thugs who cross through the border, and they're responsible for all these different terrorist attacks on behalf of the Venezuelan opposition. And they've been looking for Jackson. They've been looking to find which hotel. They've been trying to raid hotels. And then there's another piece of evidence that's so fucking nuclear, I can't even tell you about it, but Jackson himself is going to share it with you, praying when he gets back. And he's going to fill you in. But if only you guys fucking knew, like I myself didn't know, is it just a Twitter thing or whatever? Put it this way, all right? It is 1,000,000% confirmed that there is a plot. There is a plot, and it's been 100% confirmed to either kill or kidnap Jackson. Ad verbatim, those two words, kill or kidnap. Looking for Jackson to either kill or kidnap him. And that I can give you, I can swear to you, is 1,000,000% confirmed that this is what these opposition scumbags were trying to do. You could see on Twitter that the NAFO network, these are basically all Pentagon bot networks. The NAFO network and these Venezuelan opposition, whatever, that look like they're all from around all the world, they're astroturfing tweets, getting thousands and thousands and thousands of likes, trying to dox him, threatening to do something to him. So all of this is actually public and documented. It's just that the fucking crazy thing is that no, actually, it's not just some, like, Twitter shit. Like, it actually was happening in real fucking life. Okay? Now, here's what I could tell you right now. Jackson is totally fine right now. The Venezuelan authorities are looking out for him, so thank God, okay? They're protecting him from any of these threats. Already, there's some CIA nonsense fake news, which is attempting to blame the Venezuelan government for these attacks on Jackson. Why? Because if anything happens to Jackson, the CIA already has the deniability of blaming the... They're going to try to literally blame Maduro for what they're doing, even though this may come as a shock to you, but the Venezuelan government... I mean, I don't know if I should say this. Put it this way. Jackson is very well liked in Venezuela. He's liked. I mean, he's liked literally at the level of his Twitter posts. Like, they literally follow him on Twitter and love him. Okay? So Jackson is very well liked. And Jackson has friends. Okay? And so he's fine. He's being looked out for. He's not being detained. And notice every single tweet that goes viral by these disgusting, deranged psychopaths, it's only the lies. And then they take credit for it like they're geniuses. Well, yeah, if you spread CIA narratives, they're going to deliberately target your shit and blow it up to go viral. I'm not even going to talk about this because this is not going to be handled on social media. For this one specifically, it's a little different because it's just him. But remember what I told you about how we communists are going to deal with widespread defamation. And I'm just going to leave it there. But, Crass, what's going on? I'm not going to talk more about that. But I'm letting you guys know if you're curious. I mean, there's people, they're just so fucking psyoped, you can't speak reason to them. I know you guys trust me, and this is going to be confirmed in the coming days. Okay? I'll just leave that there. But I want to update you guys on what's going on. Yeah, they were literally trying to kill him. Straight up trying to kill him. That is fucking scary, man. Because it's like, it just goes to show you, everyone who's like, why, if Jackson must be a Fed, because if he wasn't a Fed, why aren't they doing anything to him? And it's like, because they can't, because it's fucking illegal. They can't do it in the States. It's just too obvious. Who are they going to fucking blame for that? Whereas if he goes to Ukraine, like Gonzalo Lira does, or if he goes to Venezuela, they have plausible deniability. That's how the CIA fucking works. When they want to kill an American citizen, they'll get one of their terrorist thugs from abroad to do it, especially while it's abroad. They're not going to fucking do that in the States itself, because in America, the truth is he's a law-abiding citizen. A lot of people have this idea that Jackson is getting paid by the Russians and that he's doing this illegal stuff. No, he isn't. His whole shit is clean. Think about how infuriating. Imagine you're a CIA agent. You're trying to go after Jackson. He is totally clean. He is doing nothing illegal. And you think we're fucking stupid? Everything we do, we know for a fact, everything we do is being surveilled. Literally everything. You think we'd be so fucking stupid to do anything that breaks the law that they could get us for? That's the beauty of what we're doing. It's all legal. It's like they're the ones who have to break the law to fuck with us and get to us. We don't have to break laws. We have no interest in breaking laws. You understand? It's actually illegal to use fucking foreign terrorists to kill U.S. citizens because they're fucking up your PSYOP Elon Musk Twitter operation. But I'm not even going to remark on the disgusting fascist collaborators that are doing the CIA's work by trying to give them deniability to shift the blame on the Venezuelan government itself. These scumbags will be judged by history. And I'm not going to say anything more. I'm just going to say I'm not worried about those people at all. Not at all. And yeah, this is what fucking just think about it. It's like, just think about it. If you're actually an anti-imperialist who's an effective anti-imperialist, which is what he proved himself to be, and Maduro cares about Twitter, so yeah, Jackson's work on Twitter, millions and millions of impressions spreading the truth, yeah, that is actually really good work. And yeah, it does matter. It actually does matter. If it matters to Maduro that he's calling out Elon Musk for the damage Elon Musk is trying to do to Venezuela through Twitter, then Jackson's defense of Venezuela's democracy and Maduro and the Venezuelan government, that also matters. You know, that's what people need to fucking understand. This shit fucking matters. Okay? Oh, no, it's all online. It doesn't matter. No, it matters because Maduro himself took note of the Elon Musk, NAFO, CIA astroturfed bullshit where they were trying to say he rigged the election. So, yeah, social media matters. Social media was fucking huge in the color revolutions in the Arab Spring. Yeah, that shit matters. And just think how much the CIA fucking hates Jackson's guts for him exposing the truth about what's going on in Venezuela. So it makes sense that they're actually just trying to kill him. Like, it makes sense. It's just that it's illegal. It's not legal. And if anything happens to Jackson, this is why I'm going live right now. If anything happens to him whatsoever, I know there's these CIA bots trying to spread the narrative that they're trying to muddy the waters. Let's be crystal clear about this. And don't worry, gorillas, when have I ever let you down, okay? I will give you the proof and the receipts that I literally have. But if anything, and I have the proof. So if anything happens to Jackson's, you need to fight so that if you don't fight for the truth, it'll never get out. If nobody fights for the truth about the record of communism and Stalin, everyone's going to think communism killed 100 million people. You have to fight for the truth. And I'm telling you, never let these fucking scumbags get away with it. If anything happens to Jackson, 1,000,000% it was the U.S. government. 1,000,000 fucking percent. An American citizen was killed by his own government. God forbid if anything happens to him. And I wouldn't just fucking go live and say this shit if I was turning a mountain into a molehill. Sorry, turning a molehill into a mountain. All right? Nah, this is real. Like, thank God he's safe right now. I'm confident he's well protected right now because, like, they're 5 steps ahead of everything. But shit, man, this is fucked up. And anybody who is participating in these attempts to Fed jacket Jackson is 1,000,000% culpable. Because what they're trying to do is make it so that no one will support him in the sense of, like, just calling out this threat to his rights. Nobody will defend his rights like people defended Julian Assange. They're trying to make it so both leftists and, of course, the far right fucking can't stand his guts so that nobody will actually hold the CIA accountable if anything fucking happens. Okay, Jackson's ready. Yo, what's up?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's up? Why'd you want to call?
All right, well, because everybody's curious what the fuck is going on. Like, first of all, where are these threats coming from? Who's fucking threatening you?
So basically, I'll lay it down for everyone like this. So, there are groups here that are very powerful in Venezuela, and they're backed by these Colombian paramilitary groups. And they're completely in line with the U.S.-backed opposition, backed by the CIA, the State Department, but most of them operate out of Colombia. And thanks to our good friend Drew Pavlov and other Zionists and other pro-Ukrainian accounts, they doxed my location. And they found out where I was, and then it went viral on Twitter. All these Venezuelan opposition people that live in Miami, live in Argentina, live in El Salvador, they started sharing it, and then it really blew up on Telegram. And that's when they started to plot and plan as to how they were going to show up to my hotel and attack me and or take me hostage. And these like retards, they didn't know, but like I'm not there anymore. Like I've switched hotels every day, so they have no idea where I am.
Did they try to raid that hotel?
There's some parts of the story I'm going to leave out until I return home.
Okay, all right, got it.
But let's just say there was an active threat.
Yeah, because you know that I know, and don't worry, I'm not saying shit, but you know that I know this shit is fucking real, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Of course, I sent it to you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the,
Like,
the Venezuelan government has provided me with security and stuff, so drivers, security. So, but their real recommendation to me is just like keep a low profile while you're here. You know, I've got some big interviews, some big meetings and stuff with them, but other than that, they said keep a low profile and you'll be good.
yeah, and we don't want to say too much on that end, but well, okay, I don't even know if we should comment on this, but some stuff is going viral claiming that you're detained right now. Are you detained, Jackson? Do they have Discord in
No,
jail?
I'm at a
Well, don't tell us where you fucking are. I mean, are you crazy?
I'm not saying where I'm at.
Oh,
I'm
okay, okay.
saying I'm with some friends, some international observers from the election.
Okay. And you are not drunk right now, correct?
No.
Okay, good. Anyway, anyway, so you're okay and you're gonna be fine, right? Everyone wants to know that.
Well, there's no way of knowing whether or not I'll be fine. These people are psychopaths. But look, what I got to say is that, you know, I've met a lot of really very interesting people here who've shared a lot of personal details with me as to just how much the U.S. state has targeted Venezuela and the efforts of Venezuelan authorities to relieve poverty, sanction warfare, so on and so forth in the country. And I'm sure most people know Alex Saab, and you know, I've gotten close with him. And what I'll say is that no matter what happens to me here, nothing can come close to the amount of suffering and pain that the U.S. state tried to impose upon him and his family. And it's amazing that, you know, people like him stand strong in the face of all of this, and I'm just so inspired by it. So it's
One
been a
one
really
last
incredible
thing.
trip.
One last thing. Can you do you remember what you told me about the Venezuela, the metrics for the reach you've had in being able to spread the truth about what happened?
Um, yes, I will say 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. I can't hear you right now if you're saying anything.
No, I'm not.
So just in the 4 days leading up to and during the election, um, okay, in the 4 days up to and during the election, 54 million impressions on Twitter, Venezuela posts, and 1.3
54.
million likes. What?
54 million impressions.
And
What?
1.4 million likes. Just in 4 days, only Venezuela posts.
Because I'm trying to tell them why they're after you, and it's like they were planning on using Twitter for the color revolution, and Maduro knows this, which is why he's fucking calling out Elon Musk. But they're trying to kill you because you were the curveball they never expected. They didn't think they
I
thought.
didn't
Yeah,
I didn't do the math on Maduro's posts. I will do it. I think it's interesting to look at it. But I can guarantee you that I'm probably at least my posts about Venezuela. I mean, he was running a fucking election, so I don't blame him, but probably like 10 to 20 times more viral than the post he made. The only person that was more viral than me was Elon, and he was just putting out insane lies.
it's like
So,
no
of course,
wonder
they're
they're trying to
attacking me.
fucking kill you and shit, and they're all pissed off at you because you fucking helped. I'm not saying you single handedly stopped it. I'm saying like you really helped fuck it up for them. 100%.
Of course, I think a lot of people understood the lies after, you know, what was shared, and thank God, Venezuelan government has provided me with the necessary means to keep me safe in the face of it all. Because again, there was an active threat. There still is an active threat. There was a very particular threat 3 days ago, and that could have been very bad. But everything was averted.
All right, Jackson, I don't want to keep you. Thank God. Stay safe. Everyone keep praying for Jackson. He's going to be strong. He's going to be fine. And you know, he's going to share more with you when he gets back, obviously.
A lot more.
Yeah.
90% of this story has not even been shared yet, and it's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah. Yeah. It is fucking crazy. It's actually crazy. All right.
All right.
Have fun, man.
Peace,
See you
bro.
later. So he's still alive, as you could see. He's trooping. He's keeping strong. But it is just fucking incredible. It's just fucking incredible. And it's incredible how they're already, it's so sinister how they're already trying to change the fucking story so that the actual people responsible for these threats are never going to be held accountable. That's fucking disgusting, actually. You know, it's actually insane. One sec. Yeah. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, what can we say? It's like, you know, there's some people, and we're not gonna keep going in on it, but it's like, they're like, oh, Jackson must be an op because he's so hateable. Everyone hates him so much. And it's like, no, you hate him. You and a small contingent of fascist collaborators, compared to the actual audiences he reaches that like him, you hate him. There's a reason why he is a threat to the CIA's agenda in Venezuela, because he's very likable to average normal people. Now, everyone, and I'm not even saying this to attack people. I'm just saying this. Every genuine anti-imperialist needs to draw a line in the sand. You may not personally like Jackson. You would be in the minority, by the way, compared to the general population. But you need to put that aside. You need to draw a line in the sand. Because the attacks on Jackson that are coming from the left, they are 1,000% not only a form of fascist collaborationism. That is literally shit that, I mean, we have everything but direct empirical evidence. And remember, we're careful about that. But we have everything but, I mean, everything points in the direction of that being astroturfed by the fucking CIA or whoever the fuck else. The DHS actually is pretty big and involved in these kinds of things, if you could believe it. But it's one of these three-letter agencies is boosting the fuck out of attacks on Jackson from the left. And I don't care what justification these people give themselves. You are objectively aiding the state. You're objectively aiding the CIA. You're objectively aiding imperialism. And it doesn't matter how you subjectively justify it to yourself. Because in the broader struggle, outside of these small discursive niches, you know, most people are not convinced of anti-imperialism. It's not taken for granted by them. So there's a huge uphill battle to fight anti-communism, to fight pro-imperialist narratives. And the other side of the fence, these NAFO bots and all these fucking people, they may not be popular in your fucking small circles, but they do a lot to actually brainwash masses of people in this country and tell them and feed them bullshit, okay? So bringing down Jackson, I mean, that's the Mossad's. Jackson, you like him or fucking hate him, you will never hate him more than the fucking Mossad does. Just because he's not popular among some trendy small circles doesn't fucking mean anything. For the broader wide world and the broader population, he has done the fucking most optical damage to them. And all these character assassinations against him, the reason I'm fucking pissed about it right now is because it's like, holy shit, his life is actually being fucking threatened now. And people are even trying to twist that. Where is it gonna fucking end? How much do you have to have a personal fucking grudge against one person? It's crazy. Oh, he's a bigot. He's a this. He's a that. I mean, this people who claim to be anti-imperialists, it's inexcusable. It's inexcusable. It's fundamentally inexcusable. It's so fucking stupid. It's like, no, in the real world, the Mossad and the CIA are after him. In the fucking real world. And what, you're gonna fucking join them? by muddying the waters and lying about what's fucking going on so they have deniability? Because before he's a canceled bigot in your small little fucking safe space, he's a U.S. citizen. It's a big fucking deal that the CIA is trying to kill and kidnap a U.S. citizen through these fucking Colombian paramilitary anti-communist death squad groups. That's a big fucking deal. Like, that matters to everyone. And that story is not going to be allowed to get out. You're going to try to fucking drown it. What kind of fucking scumbag does that? You know, it's disgusting. It's absolutely fucking disgusting. And it will be answered. Whether it's this one or the other shit, I'm not going to say more. But wow, what a fucking new low. Absolutely disgusting and shameful. And you know what? I am going to be a fucking moralizer. This is fundamentally shameful. This is fundamentally immoral. Where's the morals? Where's the integrity? Where's the shame? You know, fundamentally, what is his crime to justify this by self-proclaimed anti-imperialist leftists? They're not, though. They're really not. I mean, even they aren't. You know, they don't care, man. It doesn't matter what these people say, because the minute you build any kind of authority that's popular and viable with normal people, that's promoting an anti-imperialist message, they're going to take you down in the same fucking way. You don't believe me? Go fucking try and do it. Go try to build any kind of platform of anti-imperialism, combating lies about what's going on in Venezuela, and see if they don't try to take you down in the same fucking way. You know, the only exceptions I can think of is, like, take, for example, Ben Norton. When he was part of the gray zone, he was being attacked and shit. He's not part of the gray zone anymore. He's lost. He doesn't have the same ability to combat anti-imperialism that he did before. Now he's seen as a divisive figure, you know, who's fighting with people. But they'll still attack even Ben Norton, they'll still attack him. Fiorella, whatever her name is. You know, the same weird DNC people that made fake accounts of me, they make accounts of her too. Like, they're targeting her too. They don't care. If you a little bit become primarily defined by fighting against these lies, they come after you and astroturf this shit in the same way. It's just a matter of to what extent are you invested in that versus leftist infighting. You know, if you focus 100% of your shit on leftist infighting, they're gonna fucking reward you. You'll never get any problems. You know, but if you actually just focus on what you positively believe and work on that, you'll get nothing. And if you get anything, they'll come and try to fucking destroy you and bury you. CIA would not be after Jackson. Here's why it's CIA, because the paramilitary gangs are coming from Colombia, and we already know about the history of the relationship of those gangs to the CIA. There's another reason that I'm pretty sure that it's CIA, which Jackson is going to reveal when he gets back, but I can't tell you right now. But trust me when I say I'm pretty confident this has the fingerprints of the CIA all over it.